I'm Alicia.
I'm Andrew.
Welcome to our homestead. Today, we're not going to be able to finish it, but we are moving the duck coop from its original spot.
Yeah, it's going to end up coming over here, not very far away from it, but this is a spot that's not super usable, a lot of gravel right underneath, so we don't really have a good purpose for this area. So we figure we might as well just get the ducks put in here. And it's very windy today, so want to apologize if there's any wind noise. We're doing our best.
Yeah. We originally wanted to put fruit trees here. That was the plan, but because of the area with the gravel and the sun, it just was not a good idea. So we decided to turn it into basically a duck run.
Yeah, we're still going to we got a couple apple trees we're going to put in up here just to see what happens. Why not? At the very least, we'll learn something from it.
Yep, definitely. So we have 2 posts Andrew put on. I don't know if you can see.
A whopping 2 posts.
On each side. But we still have some work to do. But we're going to try to get as much done as we can.
Yep. Well, let's get started then.
Definitely. Andrew's just burning marks for the T-post that we're going to be putting in.
Just gonna go down to 8 feet now.
So what we did is we measured out spacing in between because it's just such a big stretch that we wanted to put supports in between these 2 posts for the fencing. So we marked out 2 feet for the T-post with electrical tape so we know how far we want them to go into the ground. And then you saw Andrew burnt holes in the ground cover so we can get those T-posts in nicely.
Yep, every 8 feet on this one, just because it's 24 feet long. So I got 8, 16, 24. So they're evenly spaced. And I didn't want to do 12 feet. Felt like it was a little bit long.
Yeah. So now the next step is put the T-post in.
Yep. You see how this is a lot more straighter?
Well, that could have gone a little bit better. This one's not so bad. But that one, you can see in the middle, from the post to this T-post, is pretty crooked. When you're fighting gravel and already a crooked T-post, it's kind of what you end up with, but we're gonna give it another shot and see if we can get it a little bit straighter. Andrew's got the T-post puller, so we'll see how it goes for the second time.
Jeez.
Uh-oh. Okay. You ready?
Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna come out.
Wow.
That's in there pretty darn good. It's so crooked though. I don't know what to do. Here, okay.
Well, I've never had a problem like this.
No. Oh, there you go, maybe.
See, it wants to push it, so we can't, we're bending it right now.
Okay, ready? I don't think it's coming out.
Huh?
I don't think it's coming out at all. Looks
Maybe
like
I'm
you
just
bent
gonna
it.
have to bend it in place here. Just watch this. We're just gonna bend it. How's that? Straight now?
Yeah.
Ish? Too far?
Too far. There we go. Perfect.
Well, we
I
need
should
to,
have done that from the beginning.
need to
I
go
guess.
back down in farther.
All right. Well, folks, that's never happened
Gonna
before.
have to
We've
use
never
the-
had an issue with the T-post puller,
Gonna
so
have to use the tractor to get that one.
yeah, we'll have to figure something out in the future to get that out. So we kind of goofed because we use those, well, those metal tie things that we use
Oh, they're
for our
here
fence.
somewhere, but yeah, we don't know where they're
We don't know where they're at. We forgot to order some more because we use those for the T-post to tie it together. You've seen previous videos that we used those. So for now, we're gonna just have to use zip ties until we can get some more. Got these tent stakes, and what we're doing with them is squeezing them.
It's not a tent stake.
You said tent
No, I
stake.
said fence staple.
Fence staple?
Yes, it's here. You just want to show them this?
You said tent stake.
No, I did not.
Yes, you
I
did.
promise.
I promise you did. We've got these fence staples. That's what the box looks like. There you go. And what we're doing is we're taking pliers and squeezing them together. Look like if you don't squeeze them together, and then what it looks like when you do.
This is what we used on our chicken run, and yeah, we spent a lot of time dealing with ones that just ended up, they would go like this and they just wouldn't work, so we found just take the little bit of time, squeeze them together just a touch, and they work so much better.
Like that. Underneath the notch. Oh yeah, she's crooked. But I mean, what do you get when you're on an angle, you know? What we did for the zip ties is we did in between the notches. That way if it was to slide up, which it probably won't move at all. Here's a better one that's closer, just to kind of help keep it in place. And we do that with the metal ties as well. Okay. I know it's not a whole lot, but we got the T-post up, fencing is up. Now we just got to clip the rest that we don't need off of this, and this whole side is done. What you got there, Andrew?
I have a pop.
Refreshment. What kind is it? Is it a bush?
It's a latte.
Bush.
Bush latte. So the reason this thing goes like this and it's so crooked right here is we're actually going considerably downhill. It's not ideal. Obviously we wanted our supports to be level because that's what you see. It's okay that it goes downhill in the fence, in my opinion. This way shouldn't be so bad. Should be a lot better heading along the driveway. And then where the duck coop is, because it's so uneven, I had to use my box blade and kind of tilt it to try to drag it out to get it as level as I can. I think I'm close, but that's the goal today, is going to be obviously this one. And then I think we get started on that backside there, but I got to make sure I can access all this with the tractor. So we're not going to start fencing this end yet because I need full access to put the apple trees there, and then another duck coop. So
what Andrew and I are going to do next, now that that fencing is up, we've got to measure from that post down there all the way pretty much to where Andrew's standing.
Yep.
That way we can figure out where we're going to lay our T-posts. We're not going to put any ground cover down here just because there's a lot of sticks, weeds and stuff. So we're not worried about that, just only the sides and then the front.
Yep. So she's gonna go on. We're gonna have to clean some more of this up. Shouldn't be a problem though.
I think we've bored you enough with putting in these T-posts, so we're gonna put the rest of them in. Well, we've got 2 up, that's 5 more that we gotta put in. These T-posts are fighting us with everything that they have. We have never struggled so much with T-posts before.
No, it's terrible.
I don't know what's going on, if it's the ground, if it's the T-posts, if it's both.
I can see the T-posts are kind of warped at the bottom, so as we go in, I'm starting at an angle and then I end up like this because it's just wanting to do this. Every single one of them. I got them at Tractor Supply. I'm not blaming them.
No, I think it's just what whoever made them.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just
what
the
they're
worst
using.
T-posts we've ever worked with. And if you've seen our channel with our garden, we have a ton of T-posts.
Yeah, this is not our first rodeo. We've put in multiple T-posts.
Yeah, I don't know how many.
I don't know how many in the garden.
A lot, but maybe a couple hundred T-posts we put in the ground. And I'm sorry, but if you put 200 T-posts in, I'm pretty sure you know how to put a T-post in the ground.
And it's not, it's basic, it's simple.
Yeah.
It's not, you don't need a degree to do it.
And I'm using minimal weight and I'm bending these T-posts back to level. I should not be able to do that. So
no, I could, because we tried that in the garden, the ones that were crooked.
Not a chance.
We tried to bend them back, and there is absolutely no possible way that that's happening. So it's just a little weird to us that you can do that with these.
Yeah, so.
But we're gonna
keep on moving on.
Yeah, keep on trucking now that we've complained a little bit to you guys about what's going on.
Thanks for listening to our TED Talk.
So we'll do that. That'll probably be what, because we don't have enough fencing for this. So the back side of this is gonna be what we're finishing today. And then what, probably next weekend.
Yeah, next weekend we have no choice but to finish it due to some situation where we need the ducks enclosed in here.
Yes.
Moving after that. So we got to get it done next weekend. It's October in Michigan. We both hunt, and I do not want to be dealing with this during the rut, that's for sure. So we want to get this buttoned up by next weekend. We want to, you know, keep shooting our bows, get ready for that.
Yep.
So we just got to get this done. I'm thinking we're only going to do maybe these 2 more T-posts, and then I'm going to work on clearing out some spots over there. Alicia's going to make some meatballs and some other football snacks so we can watch the Lions put a smack down this afternoon. And hopefully,
Yeah.
hopefully I don't eat crow on that one. But it's going to take a little bit, but we'll finish it up next weekend. It won't be that bad, especially once we get the duck coop in here.
All right, let's get moving.